I see what ho, chaps and chappets, game chap and birdie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, fellows, and I dare say we are discussing here a rather close and intriguing matchup for the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Being, of course, Rosalina versus Palutena.
We most certainly are, yes indeed. Rosalina, of course, definitely in the game. Palutena, yes, she's got very good prospects of being in.
That's right, of course. Now, Rosalina is the Galactic Space Princess from the Mario Galaxy series, and she has a clearly defined moveset in one corner of the ring. She has been confirmed to use her loyal Luma extensively in her attacks, both in her special attacks and her regular attacks.
Most certainly, yes. It seems that Luma features greatly in Rosalina's attacks. Now, she has one attack where Luma can be sent out to smack people and then come back again like a boomerang.
That's right, the Luma shot attack of Rosalina sends the Luma out to attack people. Now, interestingly, when Luma is on his own, he can attack people by himself, and you can actually control his attacks. Rosalina has a completely different moveset to Luma, and when they are particularly far apart, apparently, they can make lots of individual strikes.
Most certainly, so when they're far apart, they can both be attacking, which is a rather dangerous attack.
That's right, in a way, it rather reminds us, of course, of the Ice Climbers.
Most certainly, yes. Then she has the side special. This is a Starbits burst, where Luma fires them out and can fire it even while he's away from Rosalina.
That's right, of course, so a rather interesting, almost long-distance attack whereby she tells Luma to send out the Starbits. Her up special is the Launch Star, which is a rather good and effective long-distance recovery move, but she's powerless after the move, so watch out, I say. Meanwhile, her down special is known as Gravitational Pull. It can draw in items and throw projectiles off guard.
Most certainly, yes. And of course, the Power Star. This knocks enemies silly.
Yes, it does. Her final smash is very strong. So indeed, Rosalina, as you'll see, fails with a rather strong moveset, heavily relying on an Ice Climber style moveset, plus of course projectile attacks. Now the question is, if Palutena, who is of course Pit's commanding officer, is in the game, what attacks will she have?
Yes, a very interesting question. And of course, a lot of ranged attacks there from Rosalina.
That's right.
Yes, well, Palutena probably will attack with her staff, laser beams and summoning Centurions, etc. Perhaps similar to Rosalina.
That's right, of course. We think she might be able to summon forth her Centurion Guardians, of course, and use laser beams, etc. and so forth. So I think this battle could be a clash of ranged attacks, each with their own different twist.
Most certainly it could be. And of course, we looked at another range attack the other day with the Wii Fit Trainer.
That's right, of course, but indeed, I think in this particular fight, we might perhaps see Rosalina with the advantage because, of course, her gravitational pull excels at throwing off projectile attacks, which, of course, I believe if Palutena were in, she might perhaps make extensive use of. I don't think she'd do too many melee attacks.
Most certainly it's possible if they include her, but we suspect she might have a clever mechanic, knowing Nintendo. What could it be?
Well, indeed, that, of course, is up to speculation, but in any case, I think if she does make it into the game, and there's a good chance here, this could be an interesting battle.
It most certainly would, yes indeed, a very interesting battle, with a lot of attacks there from Rosalina.
That's right, she does seem to have a rather formidable moveset, and indeed, we'll have to wait and see how this translates into gameplay. That's certainly quite a moveset to master there.
It most certainly is. A lot of very interesting characters and very interesting moves.
I guess it's going to be exciting. We're looking forward to the next Super Smash Bros. Sighting, and we're sure you are too, videos. Do join us in the next exciting news sighting, I say. Until then...